We just welcome our lineage Guru, the founder of the Buddhist school, to enter into the Homa hall. Now we will pay homage to the Lord Guru and the three jewels of the altar. Second to all participants. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Inviting the primary supplicants for this Homa to come forward and present the offering of Hatha to the lineage Guru as a symbol of the highest honor. Let's give a round of applause to show our gratitude to His Holiness for His blessings. Inviting His Holiness to bless the offering items at the gift shop. Thank you to His Holiness for your blessings. Now, with great reverence, we are inviting His Holiness to ascend to the Homa throne. Inviting Simu, all the Dharma Masters, reference, our distinguished guests and all participants to please be seated.
先让我们以最热烈的掌声，感恩根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛为我们主坛十面空行母护摩大法会，也让我们以热烈的掌声欢迎师母莲香上师、世界各地的众上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教、贵宾同门善信大德来护持法会。南无十面空行母护摩法会开始，拍掌弹指，观想真佛中。
The Simhavaktra lion face Dhakini Homa fire offerings has now begun. Visualize the Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Loka, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite the Guru mantra 7 times. Recite purification mantras and the earth deity mantra. Recite invocation mantra. We sincerely invoke our lineage root guru, the white Mahapadma Kumara, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Our lineage root guru, the white Mahapadma Kumara, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Our lineage root guru, the white Mahapadma Kumara, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Shing-yen. The main deity of Homa, Namo Shing-yen. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Shing-yen. We sincerely invoke Namo Yamantaka Akala Natta, the 4 heavenly kings, the golden mother of the primordial Jetpan, Sama Bodhisattva, rainbow temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dhakinis, and divinities. All the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Quarter, Seattle Lichang Temple, at the abode of the Southern Mountain, and True Buddha Seattle Chapter. Limbo temples, Mountain God, Earth God, Plant God, Wind God, Water God, Heavenly Fire God, Dragon Gods, all divinities as well as city gods, to please radiate light and bless this Homa. Great homage using visualization, first to the Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth temple. Great mandala offering from the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of Homa, Namo Shing-yen, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dhakinis, and divinities, in the middle to all heavenly beings, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon, transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of our civilization. For refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Recite the mantra. action. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Inviting souls to perform blessings with mala. Inviting souls to perform blessings with mala. Inviting His Holiness to perform the ritual of opening the fire pit and to set ceremonial demarcation around it. Inviting His Holiness to lit the Homa fire and to perform mudra transformations for purifications, enrichments, magnetization, subjugation, and pardo deliverance, and to make all the offerings. The assembly will be reciting the heart mantra of the main deity of Homa today, Namo Shingamuka. During this time, you may also perform the Homa visualization. The emergence of the main deity, the merging of the deity with the Homa fire, and the merging of yourself with the Homa fire. Then visualize the Homa fire burn away all the negativities and karma.
Sammalaya, Sammalaya, Vaka Sammalaya,
Recite the heart mantras of the 8 principal deities and incan Buddha Amitabha. Merit dedication. May Allah behold the Buddha ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, repaying fourfold generosities from above, aiding those in the 3 realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death. Like the Buddha, may we liberate all. We dedicate the merit of this ceremony to our lineage root Guru. May you stay healthy, live a long life, with great self-mastery, continually turn the Dharma wheel in samsara. Inviting His Holiness to perform the overall merit dedication. Om Sentoma Hompe. Om Asong Hompe. Om Sentoma Hompe. Om Asong Hompe. Om Rahula Hompe. Homage to Singamukha, the lion-faced Dhakini. We pray, by your great power, subdue all the evil spirits and demons. Homage to Sentongma. We pray to Sentongma to guide the Bardo spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha lands. We pray to Sentongma to bless so that those who suffer from illnesses be cured. May they gain their good health. We pray to Sentongma to bless all participants so that they can protect themselves. Their protection will strengthen, fortified. We pray to Sentongma to subdue all the evil spirits and demons. We pray to Sentongma to bless all participants with the bright wisdom enhanced. We pray to Sentongma to eradicate all the evil spirits and demons. Asongma, Rahula, homage to the Homa, all deities descending, enhance radiance. Please bestow the great wisdom and the bright radiance and the great auspiciousness and the great fortune. And great benefits. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Shen Tongma. We pray that you bless us so that our spiritual cultivation will go smoothly and perfect. May we benefit from our spiritual cultivation. May we improve our fruition and gain boundless radiance, and to attain Buddhahood. May all of our prayers be granted. Om Shen Tongma Hom Pe.
A Song Ma Hom Pe. Om La Hu La Hom Pe.
To the gods of the heavens, God on earth, may we be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, let all disasters turn into dust. May all enemies and enmities vanish. May all evil spirits and demons, monsters vanish. We say 100 syllable mantra 3 times.
Ha 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 ha. Bhagavan sawa tathagata pecamami mancha pecapawa mahasamaya sato ahom pei om peca sato samaya manupanaya peca sato tenupati cha ceco me pawa suto kaye me pawa sopo kaye me pawa anurato me pawa sawa siri me puraya cha sawa kama sutame citamo siri jan guru hop. Ha 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 ha. Bhagavan sawa tathagata pecamami mancha pecapawa mahasamaya sato ahom pei om peca sato samaya manupanaya peca sato tenupati cha ceco me pawa suto kaye me pawa sopo kaye me pawa anurato me pawa sawa siri me puraya cha sawa karma sutame citamo siri jan guru hop. Ha 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 ha. Bhagavan sawa tathagata pecamami mancha pecapawa mahasamaya sato ahom pei.
Great homage using visualization, first to root guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all bodhisattvas, Om Ha Hom. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors, Om Ha Hom. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth half bow. Recite completion mantra. Now, please stand up and let's join our palms. With reference and together we are inviting Solanus to take the Dharma teaching seat. Please be seated.
让我们以热烈的掌声感谢师尊主坛这么殊胜珍贵的护摩大法会。请大家恭敬合掌，一起虔诚恭请圣尊为与会大众做宝贵的法语开示。
Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao-ming. Homage to Master Sakya Tsung-kung. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Tubten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to Sentongma, Asongma, and Rahula. Simu, all Dhamma masters, Dhamma educators, Dhamma teachers, Dhamma instructors, Dhamma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, all disciples present here and over the internet, and our participating VIPs today are Accountant to True Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Teresa and her husband, Larry. Producers for Geni Tiansang Shinten from CTI TV Taiwan, Dharma Sister Rebecca Suyachi. And ROC Overseas Chinese Compatriots Affair, Dharma Sister Winnie She and her husband. And the advisor to the Overseas Chinese Compatriots Affairs, Mr. Mai Xianhui. Member of the Sunny Line Dance Group, Dharma Sister Erica Chen. First, we would like to announce next Sunday, on October 22nd, Sunday at 3 p.m., there would be the Vajra Kilaya or Dorji Purba Homa fire offering ceremony. Vajra Kilaya Homa. And the mudra for Dorje Purba is you make the middle fingers upright, whether the other fingers interlace inward or outward. And the middle fingers are very straight, upright. That's the mudra of Vajrakilaya. If it's slightly curved, that would be the mudra of Yamantaka. And if the middle fingers are crossed, this would be Ragaraja's mudra. And separate, the middle fingers are separate, that would be Siddhigarbha's Bodhisattva, Vajra teeth mudra. So the difference, Vajrakilaya, Yamantaka, Ragaraja, Siddhigarbha, Vajra teeth, all are this mudras. The sixth syllable is a blue home for Dorje Purba. Mantra. The short mantra. So that's what we like to let you know, that next Sunday that would be of Dorje Purvas. And today we perform the Homa of Lion Face Dhakini, Singamuka or Sentongma. So the Homa today has extremely tremendous power. And most importantly, Sentongma or Singamuka, its origin comes from Prajna Paramita Buddha Mother and Dorje Patmu or Vajravarahi and Sentongma. So these three deities are the head of all Dhakinis. So Prajna Buddha Mother, Dorje Patmu or Vajravarahi, and Singamuka or Sentongma are the head or the chief of all the Dhakinis. And Vajravarahi has the Dharma power to subjugate. And Singamuka also has the superpower to subdue or subjugate. Extremely powerful deity. Why? We use the lion face as a symbol, because the lion is the king of all animals. No one can exceed the lion. This is joke. Dogs were competing against each other to see who's the strongest. And there was this dog that always won over all other dogs. And one day, he saw a dog without hair lying under the roof, very lazy. And when this king of dogs walked by him, he did not stand up and show respect to him. So he challenged him. How come you're so lazy and you didn't show respect to me? And this hairless dog was slow and turned his head. And the king of dogs like, are you challenging me? Do you want to fight me? And the hairless dog said, sure. And they started to fight. And only for 2 strikes, the king of the dogs was soon beaten and lost. And he was so shocked because no other dogs ever beat him. And why is this hairless dog so strong and powerful? And then that dog said that before I lost my hair, everyone called me lion. So everyone called me lion. So lion was very strong, powerful, the king of all animals. He has tremendous ferocious power. So the lion-faced Dhakini is, of all Dhakinis, she is the one with the strongest, tremendous, ferocious power. Sometimes only one deity descended, but today 3 deities descended, and they were the 3 great protectors of the Nyingmapa, and they were Sentongma, which was Singamuka or lion-faced Dhakini, and Asongma or Ekadejati, and Rahula. Which they were the 3 great protectors of the red sect, Nyingmapa, all appeared together. So the ceremony today had extremely great, outstanding power. Within the radius of 50 miles, all the evil spirits and demons, monsters would escape. They were all cleared from this radius of 50 miles. And this deity has 2 extremely important Dharma practice. Let me check here. At her heart chakra can radiate a blue light, razors, and the light razors are extremely sharp and circling, rotating around. As we all know, on October 3rd, 2016 at night, there were thousands, tens of thousands of demons, monsters, evil and ferocious spirits went to my house. And I did protection for myself by the akala on the 4 sides. This is doing protection, inviting akala to appear to protect, and with his hand holding the precious sword, and the 2 eyes glaring with ferocity, and the upper teeth, the fangs downward, and the fangs on the bottom teeth upward. So I did protection on the 4 sides this way with akala. And then I did the protection of Mahabala.
Om Mahabalaya, Hom Hom Pe. Om Mahabalaya, Hom Hom Pe. Om Mahabalaya, Hom Hom Pe. Om Mahabalaya, Hom Hom Pe.
And on the roof, they were all Mahabala, the great protector. So that night, when the thousands of soldiers and horses came, they appeared, the blue revolving mantra wheel flying and revolve around heads, and all the heads were chopped off, fallen to the ground. Then all this army of evil and demons, evil spirits and demons were all chopped off, all the heads chopped off to the ground, because X commanded to them, go and take care of Sheng-yen Lu. But they did not succeed. So those who came were all beaten to death. And with the very thin and sharp, like a razor lights, they all revolve and cut off all the heads of the ghosts and evil spirits. And there were several ghosts that escaped very fast. And good thing they went back to report. It was quite a bloody battle. And the corpses were like stacks of mountains. Ever since then, not even a single ghost or evil spirits, soldiers, demons, monsters from X ever dared to come find Grandmaster anymore. And I had called on them, if you dare, please don't run away. Please don't find my kind and tender disciples, but instead come find Grandmaster Lu. But why don't you dare to do so? Because Grandmaster has very powerful protectors, has this very razor-sharp light nets that revolves with sharp razors that go out, that went out and chop off all the heads. If they didn't run away, then they were all dead. So Shingamuka has this blue like razors. By reciting her mantra, and this net of light goes out, then all the evil spirits and ghosts would be taken care of. And she also has a weapon, a Dharma implement. They didn't show that. And there's also Kachanka and Kapala, the curved knife. But there's also a Dharma implement that didn't show. And this Dharma implement is on the lion face. And it's symbols, like in the music group, they have symbols. Do you know what they are? The clashing symbols. So if there's a ghost coming, then you use that to crush the ghost. Then they become ground meat. and they would be dead. So if the head of the ghost dare to come, like Shaolin, the useless Shaolin, it's gone. So what's with this crash of the cymbals? And okay, thanks. And also Zhongchun Yi with the crash of the cymbals, and Du Bian Yi Lang, crash of the cymbals, and Huang Jin Qian, crash of the cymbals, and Ling Yang Zi, the crash of the cymbals. They would all be deaf. Chang, 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 chang. So the 5 heads of ghosts, what's so big deal about them? If you dare, come find me. Don't go find my kind and gentle disciples. If you want to take care of, then take care of Sheng-yen Lu instead. If you can't take care of Sheng-yen Lu, then True Buddha School will be fine. So she has these 2 remarkable dharma. The Shingamuka using the symbols, and the heads of the ghosts would die, would be dead, would become ground meat. And then the other one is the blue mantra wheels that's razor sharp, like a net that can go out and chop off all the heads of the ghosts. So what's so big deal about X? Or the XX hall should be changed to small potato hall. Potatoes is quite big, should be like peanuts. Or baby peanuts. So the XX hall is the baby peanuts. It's like baby peanuts. With a mouthful, you're gone. With a bite, you would be gone. She thought that by worshipping or employing ghosts, then you've become the biggest one, but she did not know that the ones that can deal with ghosts the best is Grandmaster Lu. And she thought of herself as the greatest one. Actually, she's no big deal. She could not rise anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game. It's meaningless to play with the ghosts. They just trick and they just play games on my kind disciples so that they don't sleep well at night. And then a few days later, the one that we talked about at noon today, at the eastern United States, in New Jersey. Okay, Li. Please don't say the name. Someone by the name Li. He or she was a volunteer at the X place. And after she's attached by the ghost, the ghost spoke on her or his ears and said, go buy a gun and kill people. So that's really horrible. You know the event in Las Vegas, I am still checking whether that was done by your ghost. And this Lee person from New Jersey, when I give the spiritual consultation, he or she told me, you know, I have a ghost attached to me. And I always have this thought, and there's a ghost saying things in my ears. Go buy the gun, go buy a gun, and just kill anybody you see. And he's trying to control it. He or she visualizes Grandmaster and recite Grandmaster's mantra to try to get rid of the thought. So your ghosts were really horrible, were really uncontrollable. And yet you still employ them? So I had no choice but to deal with you, because you were just too. Your behavior is just too much. You have harmed so many people so that they can't sleep at night, and they have interferences and disturbances, and they have thoughts of dying. And there are many people who heard the ghost said to go die. There are several people who have jumped off buildings, who have killed themselves. So it's gone this far, and yet you still try to worship and employ the ghost. And yet you said that this XX halls, the spirits there have become generals. And she said that that's a jumping stone to the double lotus ponds, that the XX hall is the same as the Pure Land of the Maha Twin Lotus Pond. You said all that. But can we allow that? No, no way. And she said, anyone that comes to Seattle, Lian-Sheng Temple, to request for repurification are traders. So what is repurification? Is that because you have been contaminated, so you come to Grandmaster's place to be purified again and to get rid of the contamination. That's called the repurification. And yet you claim that anyone that comes to Grandmaster's place for repurification are traders. What are you saying? You're trying to make them all to become ghosts? Now I am just befuddled. Am I the trader, or are you the trader? All of a sudden, I lost my direction. So now, am I the one that's your disciple? So is it she that took refuge in me or I took refuge in her? So who's the traitor? X is the traitor. Oh, thanks for reminding me. How could she say such things? What kind of words? What kind of statement was she making? It's like that she claimed that anyone that comes for purification was a traitor. That's just too much. And then she also said that Lian-Hua Chunfei brainwashed Grandmaster. So Lian-Hua Chunfei brainwashed Grandmaster. So where's Lian-Hua Chunfei? Did I ever wash your hair? Did you ever wash my hair? But you're not a hair salon. So, but she claimed that Chunfei brainwashed me. So that's no need to talk more about her. Our lionfish Dhakini is really incredible. Look at her mantra. You know, the mantra chanting was very loud earlier. Actually, it shouldn't be like that. It's not allowed. You should have chanted inside your heart. It shouldn't be recited loudly, otherwise even the dragon beings would be scared away. And the rule is never to recite Singamukha's mantra near the ocean, because the dragons would be scared to death. Because her power is just remarkable, tremendous. So typically speaking, you can only recite this mantra silently inside your heart. And also the boomerang shield mantra, the reversing mantra is also incredible. In the future, when you recite this mantra, you can recite the boomerang shield mantra version of it. If she made the statement, go to Seattle and take care of the accountant of Seattle Temple, Reverend Lian-Zi. What should Reverend Lian-Zi do? She would jump even in the middle of the night. Then you recite the boomerang shield mantra. Then instead, X would be taken care of. There's not much time left. Only a few days left. Think about it yourself. Time is short. There's not much time left. So Sentongma's mantra is recited silently or softly or inside your heart. There is no need to recite it so loudly. Otherwise, all the ghosts and evil spirits within a radius of 50 miles all ran away, escaped, because we recited quite loudly earlier. And it said here, the Guru Padmasambhava in the forest was fighting with the 500 heretics, and they were all shaman who could also cast spells and recite mantra. And then Singamukha appeared and thought to Guru Padmasambhava the boomerang shield mantra. That's why Singamukha is Guru Padmasambhava's guru. And yet she's also his protector and yidam. This is why. Because Singamukha appeared and helped Guru Padmasambhava. She has the most ferocious boomerang shield mantra. And she said too, like I said yesterday, that the golden mother of our head temple is gone. It's okay. We still have the golden mother of Rainbow Temple. And also golden mother at the Tantric Quarter. And golden mother at the Southern Mountain. Also golden mothers here at the Homa Hall and in front of me here too. We have many golden mothers, not just the golden mother at the head temple hall, but the golden mother at the head temple is the greatest, the most responsive, and the most marvelous, remarkable golden mother. So what you said did not count. What I said counts. Very simple. Golden Mother. See, she has come, hasn't she? So what I said counts. She's right here in front of me. How could she claim that she's gone? So you're just bragging. Let's not talk about you anymore. Now let's talk more about Lamdre. There's one more thing I want to tell X. Golden Mother descended to Hualien, Taiwan, and her head temple is the Ci Tang. And the Golden Mother of that Ci Tang temple was blessed by me. Who accompanied me to the head temple of Golden Mother? Lian-Sheng. Reverend Bian. So when I blessed Golden Mother, were you there? Yes. So the Golden Mother at the head temple of Ci Tang was blessed by Grandmaster. So to tell you more clearly, so Golden Mother descended at that place. This is the head temple of the Ci Tang and the Wangmu of the Sheng-An Gong temple. So Golden Mother Jinmu and Wangmu, the sovereign mother, is the same. Because Golden Mother is from the West, that's why she's also referred as the Golden Mother. Now let's talk about Lamdre. Dharma reliance. What Dharma is relied upon by practitioners with potential. It is like a flower and its fragrance. They are occupying the same space. And no difference. They use flower and the fragrance as the analogy. Flower and the fragrance of the flower. Can they be separated? No. They can't. They are inseparable. There is no fragrance without the flower. When there is a flower, there is the fragrance of the flower. They are not the same, but they are also not different. So the flower and flower fragrance are not the same. However, they are also the same, because without flower, there is no fragrance. When there is a fragrance, there is flower. So this is the Madhyamaka, the middle view of Nagarjuna. Not the same and not difference. If you study and talk or teach according to Madhyamakas of Nagarjuna, then that's Buddha Dharma. So what is this? The Vajra bell. It's actually just a piece of bronze. And it's made into the form of a bell, and the function is the sound, dang. So these three things are not the same, but they are also not different. So the copper or bronze, is it Vajra bell? No. Is it Vajra scepter? No. But without the Vajra bell and the sound, it can generate the sound, and that's its function. So that's called the material or the nature, it's just the copper, and the form is the Vajra bell, and the function is the sound. It's the same in our Buddhist studies. Our body is the material, but inside the seed is the Buddha nature. And then once you practice the Buddha Dharma, you generate the light. So this is the not the same and not different. And this is the Madhyamaka of Nagarjuna. Now, do you understand? So that's why it's called according relying on the body and the Dharma. So by relying on the Dharma, you can attain the Puti. You're relying on your body to attain Buddhahood or Puti. The disposition that gathers at the secret mind matures inside the body. Upon maturity, external environment exists. Also, those having the external environment are complete insight, and those who are complete insight also resides at the secret mind. What I showed you just now, the true nature of the material is copper, and the outer appearance is the bell, and the function is the sound. So it's this statement here. Sense of belonging. So in Lamdre, it said, Buddha nature, inside, contaminated, would become habitual tendencies or disposition. When the disposition matures inside your body, and you're influenced by the external environment, and with the external environment, actually the outer appearance of your mind. And yet, who's complete inside also inside the secret mind. Nobody would understand with so many words, but if I show it this way, everyone now can understand. So the basic material or the nature is the copper. The Buddha nature is the copper. And the outer form or appearance is the human being. And the function is the kyang, the sound. That's the function. And if impurities contaminated, then of course your body is contaminated, the Buddha nature is contaminated, and the sound is contaminated. That's it. Now it's very clear with my explanation. Now, if we invite X to expound on Lamdre, you have to study Buddhism for a very long time, and you can only understand upon explanations by your gurus. But you instead talking to dogs, cats, birds, turtles all day long. What's this? That's meaningless. Is that Buddha Dharma? No. That's just the languages of birds, dogs, cats, turtles. What's so big deal about that? That's not Buddha Dharma. You're just showing yourself off to deceive people, to deceive people. So if Sakyamuni Buddha is here, he would beat your head. What are you talking those about? For Buddhahood? This is just nonsense. Ask how the causal continuum form. The answer, if the potential doesn't have the affinity to stride toward the convenient or practical application of the Dharma, then it becomes the cause of rebirth. But if the potential has the affinity to stride toward the convenient Dharma, then it is the cause of abundant suffering or nirvana. So if you don't encounter Buddha Dharma, then that's the cause of rebirth. But if you encounter Buddha Dharma, then that's the cause of nirvana and leaving behind suffering. So that's how you judge the causal continuum. In the senior home, there are two elderlies who are dating, and they knew each other for many years. And one day, the elderly man proposed to the elderly woman, would you want to marry me? And the elderly woman thought about it and replied, sure. And the next day, the elderly man could not remember what the elderly woman said, and called her And the woman replied, I said, yes. And the man was very happy. And the woman said, but I forgot who proposed to me. Good thing that you called me. So that's memory loss. The two elderlies had lost their memories. So one day, Grandmaster would lose his memory and Simu too. And then, what would you do? What would we do? As soon as I leave the house, then I will not come back. Where would I go? I would travel around the world. And then one day, when I come back, Simu would say, who are you? Memory loss. One time, the Emperor Qianlong asked Ji Xiaolan to jump into the river. And then Ji Xiaolan said that if the Emperor wants me to die, then I would die. Then he just crossed the pole and came back out. And the Emperor asked, how come you didn't die? Oh, because he met Sheng-yen, who jumped into the river, and said that because he met the a bad emperor. So Ji Xiaolan said, but no, my emperor is not bad, it's good. So that's why he came back out from the water. So Ji Xiaolan was really smart. I have read his book. So now do you remember what books had Ji Xiaolan written? Now I'm asking you, what books has he written, Ji Xiaolan? Please raise your hands. Oh, you check on your computers, on your cell phones. No, you can't cheat like that. I've read his books. 夜为草堂笔记 Notes of the moon, read the reading hall, I guess, the reading study hall. Notes from the reading study halls, written by Ji Xiaolan. There were books that Grandmaster have read that you have not read. Grandmaster has read lots of books, also Buddhist books. I have read all of Tripitaka. But now I like to ask X, have you read all of Tripitaka? It must have been taught to her by the dogs. Oh no, then the dog would be me. There were 3 people went to the cafe to buy breakfast. One said, I want the steamed eggs without egg yolk. And the shopkeeper did prepare that. And yet the next person, I want a steamed egg without the egg white. And he made that too. And then for the 3rd person, he's already become impatient. So how about you? And he was scared and said, I don't want the eggshell. This is quite meaningful. Egg yolk, egg white, and eggshell. They are not the same.
它们不是同一个东西，蛋壳
They're not one. The eggshell and egg white and egg yolk, of course, they are not the same.
是不一样，
But they are also not different
其实是连在一起的，
because they are all connected.
是连在一起的。这个就是龙树菩萨的中观
So this is the Madhyamaka of Nagarjuna.
蛋白
Eggshell, egg white, egg yolk.
是不一，不是一样，
Not the same,
是不异，也不是不同的。
but they're also not different.
龙树菩萨很厉害，
So Nagarjuna Bodhisattva was incredible. He comprehended the middle view, the Madhyamaka.
他的经典已经很厉害。
His sutras were already remarkable. And then the great dragon Bodhisattva brought him to his familial place.
周那迦周那
Lachachona. Nagarjuna is the sacred
就是龙
name of the Nagarjuna.
周那的树底下出生的。
Naga meaning dragon, and Juna is, he was born under the Juna tree. So that's why he's called the Nagarjuna. So he's the guru, the patriarch of 8 schools. And the most important or the most famous one is Nagarjuna's Madhyamaka. And the treatises, oh,
百论是他的弟子做的，还是十二门论啊？他的
all the treatises of Nagarjuna. And his disciple
只有一个眼睛，他只有他的弟子是只有
is Aryadeva with one eye.
很伟大的哦！我告诉你，中观是拿到哪里去就是中观了。
So the Madhyamaka, wherever you go, stays Madhyamaka. It's quite incredible.
老婆问：“亲爱的，如
So the wife asked the husband,
你会有什么
Honey, if one day you lose me, well, how would you feel?
像炒菜没有了盐，
And the husband replied, it's like
就像炒菜没有盐，
meals or dishes without salt.
你真的很有学问的，很有文采。
And the wife said, oh, you're so
从此生活就少了滋味。
you're so eloquent that in your life, without me, then you have no more taste.
他回头
And the husband secretly, softly said, Fools,
去买一包盐，
of course I will buy a bag of salt.
你看哦，龙树的中观是怎么样？
So Nagarjuna's Madhyamaka
滋味
is
盐
that the taste, salt, sugar,
柴米油盐酱醋茶，一点一滴都是幸福在花呀。月儿弯弯爱地上，有人什么都不差。真的，你有龙树的这个中观的这种学问出来的话，
So if you have the knowledge of Nagarjuna's Madhyamaka on you,
不得了。
then you would be incredible.
现实的社会也是佛法。
In the real life, that's also Buddha Dharma. And in the realm of enlightenment, that's also Buddha Dharma. Buddha,
跟众
mind, and sentient beings, these 3 are not different.
三
So the mind, the Buddha and the sentient beings are not different. So can you comprehend this? So the mind, the Buddha, and the sentient beings are not different. And this is shown by Nagarjuna's Madhyamaka. Cai is the woods, rice, oil, salt, sauces, tea. I mean, all the daily necessities are no different. Let me tell you one more thing about Nagarjuna's Madhyamaka. There's a student. So a bowl is filled with poo of the pigs, and then you wash it clean, and then we put rice in it, and then give you to eat. Would you eat it? And the student said no. And then the professor said, you know, the bowl is guaranteed to be disinfected and cleansed. Would you want to eat it? And the student said, definitely no. And the professor was really shocked. But why did you eat the pig's intestine then? Because it's the same concept, right? It's the same thing. So if you understand Nagarjuna's Madhyamaka, then you would understand. It's just all in your mind. Because one thing you would eat, right? You would eat the pork's intestine. And inside it was the poo of the pig, right? It's just that it's been washed clean. You know, but the bowl is the same. So you place the poo of the pig inside the bowl, and then you clean it, and then that's the same, right? So although the two of them were not the same, but they also were not different. So although they are not the same, they are also not different. It's the same theory, the same concept. You can eat them both. It's a joke, but it's also teaching you the Madhyamaka view. After school, the son said, "Mom, the teacher is even more stupid than I am." Hey, never said that. No, that's what you're... I can understand the teacher's writing, but the teacher cannot understand my writings. That's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum. We are very grateful to our late Institute Guru's precious Dharma teaching. Now, we are inviting you to help out with the chairs. And in a moment, there would be the empowerment for Singamukha or Sentongma. And during the empowerment, please remember to visualize the deity, to visualize that you are in union with the deity, form her mudra, and recite her mantra. And this ends the English interpretation today. Please remember to return your receivers. Thank you very much.
恭请圣尊赐予与会大众10位恭敬大众万礼，皈依万礼。 尊赐予与会大众十面空行母法及回则咒灌顶。顶礼坛城做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及诸佛。Om Ah Hom 观想顶礼，回天心神音。二拜诸菩萨。Om Ah Hom 观想顶礼，回天心神音。三拜诸护法金刚。Om Ah Hom 观想顶礼，回天心神音。四平等一起手。护摩法会圆满吉祥结束了，感谢根本传承上师的大加持，感谢师母、诸位上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教贵宾、同门善信大德的护持，谢谢大家，阿弥陀佛。We now conclude this live broadcast. Thank you for viewing.